Never moving with a woman. This is what I'm talking about. Watch this. Listen to this guy's story.
Never move into a woman's house. You will regret it.
About 10 years ago, I had to learn this the hard way. And boy, never again. At the beginning, it always used to be a joke. You know, the get out of my house. And you just, you kind of laugh it off because it's funny, right? Until one day we had a disagreement. And then she said, get out of my house. Me, like an idiot, I thought, oh, she's just joking. And she just went, get out of my house. I was like, and because my name wasn't on the lease, I had no choice. I had to leave. Overnight bag and everything. But the next day she called me and said, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean it. You can come back. Which I did because I had nowhere else to go. But best believe I spent the next 2 weeks looking for my own place. But check this, me looking for an apartment actually caused us to break up because she thought I had commitment issues. And I'm just like, what?
See, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is why I'm such a wise man. Because I can just watch and observe other people and know that is a bad move to make. I'm not doing that. So a smart man learns from his own mistakes and a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. But the greatest men, they not only learn from their own mistakes, they don't only learn from the mistakes of others, they actually spread the knowledge so that other people don't have to make the same mistakes. So anyway, my mum told me last night, there's some older people that live opposite my yard, they've been living there for 28, 30 years, something like that. They've split up. Big people, pushing nearly 70 years old, yeah? And obviously this is down in Edmonton. The man has had to leave the house and go and stay with his son, okay? So you would think, oh yeah, his son just lives, 5-10 miles down the road. No, his son lives in northeast England. The man has had to go all the way up there. And I don't believe this guy has a pension like that. Because, you get me, I know him and certain conversations. Put it this way, my man is pushing 70 and still working every day. Right? So he's probably got, obviously everyone, I think all old people get state pension and that because it's mandatory and that, but I don't know if he has a proper private pension. Man's still working at age 70 and that. So if he still needs to work at age 70 because the state pension is shit, if you want to live some sort of lifestyle, I mean the state pension could probably only, especially with the cost of living now, you pretty much can just stay in the house and have the lights on. That's it. Yeah. I don't know how much it is, but I know it's dead. I've spoke to, remember I work around old people and they told me that the state pension is shit. So this guy is 70 years old and still needs to work every day. So instantly when my mum said to me, he's moved up to northeast England, around like Newcastle, I'm thinking, well, he works down here. He has some sort of steady flow of work down here. He's not going to be able to just, obviously it's possible. But is he going to be able to get a steady flow of work up there? Just like that. Yeah? Remember, when you're 70 years old, now I'm not promoting no one do no Uber Eats or Deliveroo. But what I'm saying is, when you're 70 years old, you can just jump on a bicycle and do, when you're 70 years old, you can't just jump on a bicycle and do Deliveroo or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Just quick money. Yeah? Are you going to be that fit to be riding up and down that? Now, the guy has a car and that, but still, this is what happens. I've told you a lot already. There's certain man, they might be from Tottenham or somewhere in North London, Edmonton, yeah? And they meet a ting in Reading and they decide, you know what, let me go and move to her house and that. Boom, they go and move to the girl's house in Reading. Now they get a job in Reading. Remember, their mum lives in Edmonton, their mum lives in Tottenham, wherever. So when that relationship dissolves and the girl says, get out of the house, they have to move back to their mum's house. Remember I said they get a job in Reading. Bruv, you don't want to be driving 2 hours to Reading and 2 hours back. I've done those journeys. I was on a contract and I was doing like high-end properties and that. Like, man was working in central London, like where you have French people living in certain, but it was mad. Like, anyway, so a part of that contract, I had to go down to Reading sometimes. Just every now and then, maybe like once a week. My mum would have to get in the car and drive 2 hours. Yeah? I'd be leaving at flipping 5:45 to get there for 8 o'clock. Because you've got to leave at a certain time to miss the traffic. It's long. Logistically, it's not viable to be doing them mad-ass, dumb-ass journeys and that. So this is why I say, blood, don't move in no woman's house, man. Stay at your mum's house as long as possible. The only woman that should have any sort of power over your living situation is your mum. She brought you into this world, not some girl. So, don't do it. Don't do it.